What is mania? Mania, very simplistically put, is the opposite of depression. Now, like depression is not just you're feeling really sad. Mania is not just simply as being really happy. There is lots of happy behaviors, and you can see a characteristic as being overwhelmed and overly excited and overly talkative and overly energetic. But that is not what mania is. It has the symptoms of those, but that's it's not the condition. Someone can be overexcited about something. Someone can be energetic and have the zest of life. And actually, some people want this. So when I tell people, oh, it's awesome to be manic, they go, it does sound awesome because they're comparing it to being drunk. When you're drunk, you get drunker and drunker the more you drink. But there is a physical limit. Here, there's a chemical imbalance in your body that's making you go more and more drunk, causing you to not have an off switch. Your body currently, due to your sleep, exercise, and diet, is causing you to go crazier and crazier and crazier. And you, in your crazy mind, will think everything is logical. Everything makes sense. There is a famous saying that everyone thinks. A crazy man does not think that he's crazy. You are crazy based on your outside views, the society views. That is literally the definition of manic. Yeah, you're going out of the social norm because you're over talkative. You're showing the zest and passion for your life and your goals. There is a fine line. When you're drunk, you are induced into that state. When you're manic, due to the lack of sleep, due to the lack of exercise, and due to the manage of poor diet, you'll spiral into madness. In my story, I didn't sleep for 5 days in a row. Now, if you don't sleep for 5 days in a row, I think anyone will feel shit. But in the manic state, you feel enlightened. You feel awake. You feel that you understand. You feel, taste, hear, see things differently. When you go through the mania, one of the things that you think is true is based on your belief. If you have a belief right now that pillow is over there green, then you will think all pillows are green. And therefore, until you see a contradicting belief that you see, everything is true. It compounds into multiple things. I'd like to share you my personal story of a paranoia that I felt that people don't quite emphasize with. I was in my bedroom, and at this point, I haven't had 3 to 4 days of sleep. And I just felt my phone was watching me. And I looked at my phone and the camera, and I was, acting, saying, "Well, then, what do you want? What do you want? What the? What do you want? Tell me." Bing. At the moment I said, "What the fuck do you want?" to the phone, my phone buzzed with a notification from a friend. In my delusional state, I then went, "Oh, I felt that someone was watching me." I shouted at my phone, and the phone chimed. So then I opened the message, and I saw my friend say, "What's wrong?" In my mind, I then reasoned that this is not my friend talking. This is the person who's watching me talking through my friend. "What do you mean, what's wrong? You tell me what's wrong. Why are you watching me?" And this escalates to everything else you go through. 1 in 3 people suffer from a depressive episode. 1 in 100 people suffer from a manic episode. The manic people are more rare. I don't get to see them very often. But they're out there. because 1 in 100 and 1 in 3 with 7 billion people, that's a lot of people who suffered the same thing. So, what is manic? Manic is a condition where, due to the management of your sleep, exercise, and diet, you fall very ill. So much that you start believing in your beliefs as concrete logic. And every single belief that you have that is a maybe is gold. And so you start getting wild ideas about you can accomplish anything. I believe I can make 100K a month. I believe I can achieve world peace. Those are not now delusions, they are fact in your mind. And now that they are fact in your mind, you go out and say to the world, I am going to accomplish world peace. There's a lot to say about mental health in general and how unique of a problem or unique of a issue that you will experience yourself. And they're down to your beliefs, your feelings, and your logic and your paradigm of the world. Because the reason I wanted to solve world peace when I was manic was because I wanted to solve a hard problem, because I loved solving hard problems with my software engineering background, with my code, and I had a belief that any problem can be solved as long as you have the right team and the right focus. And then with that belief, I said I'm going to solve the hardest problem in my life, which is world peace. And I went out to go solve world peace in my delusional state. I hope this helps you understand or empathize that manic behavior is actually based on your beliefs. And then you go from one belief to another belief, which then gives you more evidence based on what you hear, what you see, what you taste. And what you see, what you hear, what you taste is not actually reason. I could smell things that weren't there. That's a hallucination. I want to keep this video relatively short. I have much more to say about mania, but this video is for interview. So I hope that was enough. Talk to you guys later.